stuff that I shouldn't get mad at so fast.
How come?
I don't know. I don't have a reason. But I recognize it, but I don't go like a little bit mad, I get, oh, we're going live actually. It's going live now. Just straight.
You're going to put me side by side there?
What's that?
You're going to put us side by side?
It is on YouTube. Although you just went out. Woo, dude's frozen. He just froze. You just froze. Try to reconnect. I guess that's the we'll just leave him frozen there, and I guess I'll do the live stream alone. He's coming back, I think. You may have to put it back on share video or whatever. Start video. Yeah. I can't hear you. Maybe you might have to unmute. It's possible that started muted. Oh, no, it's not muted. Let's put it in waiting room. Let's see. Let me try this.
What about now?
There we go. Yeah, flip it.
Kind of weird.
Flip that old girl. There we go.
All righty.
All right. So everybody in the chat, can you guys hear him? Just to make sure.
Not like the last time.
Let's see. We'll wait for the comments. Santa Claus. He would make a good Santa Claus.
Absolutely. What a great life that would be, to bring joy to everybody. Are you kidding?
Oh, I know, right?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone can hear. Everybody's good. Up. Wait a minute. Did I lose you?
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. I lost you for a second. All right. So I'm just going to start with a few articles that are, just, again, we got to discuss a little bit of what's going on right now.
Okay, but put your denial in right now.
That's right.
Everything is bullshit.
That's right. Everything I'm about to discuss is fake. It's right-wing, fake-ass news, conspiracy theory. Don't pay attention to him. Don't pay attention to me. But
It's all about a big dream that we're all in.
That's it.
All right, this is dream.
But if spirit comes through, you might want to believe that. Okay.
Okay.
But everything else, don't believe us. All right.
It's all bullshit.
So there's a few things here we're going to talk about real quick. So the GSA, that's that government entity that when you transition from one, like Biden to, switch into Biden from Trump, the GSA gets involved. There's a fund that's set up. They help with the transition, the sharing of information, blah, blah, blah. So Emily Murphy, who is the administrator of the GSA, sent Joe Biden an official letter that says, I remind you that Section 6 of the Act imposes reporting requirements on you as a condition for receiving services and funds from GSA. And then she essentially says, you have to disclose conflicts of interests with himself and his team to foreign nationals and other foreign agents. So basically, Trump has just cornered Biden.
That's right.
Using the laptop from hell, because there are clearly conflicts of interest that came out. So that's one thing. I'll go into the next one. Feinstein, kind of like a Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein. She's essentially stepping down as the top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee. And she's like, well, I'm not going to rerun for that spot. I'm going to go ahead and just go away, blah, blah, blah. So it's almost like maybe she got a little deal, time to go, and, step down or whatever, at least from that particular position. So that was interesting. And I'm going to briefly try to go over these ones. 7 things, this is from Zero Hedge, 7 things that used to be crazy conspiracy theories until 2020 happened. And he says, remember that back in the old days of, say, 2019, when anyone who talked about microchip implants, Americans being forced to show travel papers and re-education camps was thought to be crazy conspiracy theorists? Well, then 2020 rolled around. And it's just briefly some things. I'll just go over the top. I'm not going to read into it. Number 1, universal basic income. Number 2, travel papers, which are needed in certain instances. With the COVID, you got to show that you don't have it. 14-day quarantine. Can you prove it, right? Mandatory GPS tracking of humans. Again, we have these apps that were installed on both the iPhone and the Android phones without our knowledge, without our consent. They just said, F you. We're putting it on. It's disabled. It's not enabled right now, but it's on your phone.
Yeah.
And of course, who's to say that they don't just turn it on anyway? So there's that, tracking us. Number 4. Go ahead.
They're also tracking you in every car, any new car, because
GPS is built in.
That's right.
That's right. Number 4, cashless societies. We're heading right to there. And again, you called way early, as a matter of fact. I think even before, it was before the coin shortage. We were on JC's channel.
Remember that?
And
5
you just
months
briefly
ago.
I think you typed it maybe in the comment section, because I don't think you were in the video, if I recall.
That's right.
You just typed it away. Like, oh, okay. Number 5, microchips. We've already heard about that. Mandatory vaccines. Again, some of these liberal governors of states, they're trying to do this mandatory vaccine on people. Number 7, re-education camps. We've already heard the liberals on the left talking about having to re-educate. If Biden wins, we're going to have to re-educate these Trump people, and they're not kidding when they say this. And then there's this one today, which really bothers me, because I really have a sweet spot in my heart for New Mexico. This one really bothered me. This was posted today.
Oh, shit.
New Mexico governor shuts down grocery stores for 2 weeks in the name of COVID. Not all, but a number of grocery stores. A dozen grocery stores around the state have been forced to close for 2 weeks because of a public health order issued by Democrat Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, at a time when the state's residents are suffering from record high unemployment and food insecurity, critics say. The order requires businesses with 4 or more rapid responses of COVID-19 cases reported within a 14-day period to close for 2 weeks. And again, here's the thing. Everybody, if you knew this or not, Elon Musk, head of Tesla cars in SpaceX, tweeted a few days ago, hey, I got 4 COVID tests today. 2 came back positive and 2 came back negative. What's going on? So imagine we have a problem with the tests. Maybe some are coming back positive that shouldn't. I do say maybe, because we don't know. And you're going to have a governor. You got too many that store. Close the store down. And possibly based on faulty tests. Okay? This is what we're dealing with. You either like freedom and you want freedom, or you want the Democrats and their supposed security blanket. How's that security blanket been looking these days? They are going for the stranglehold right now. And New Mexico is not a highly populated state to begin with. So, it's only a dozen. Listen, a dozen grocery stores in New Mexico might be quite large. The town we go to in New Mexico, 5,000-6,000, something like that population, there is one single Walmart for the whole damn city. That's it. You would have to travel, honestly, probably an hour minimum to go to the next. Actually, I take that back. About a 45-minute drive, whatever, to go to another grocery store. And that makes two. What if they close those two down? I mean, this is the kind of crap, because if either of those two grocery stores, let's just say, one's in a town south of there, that one for 45 minutes, if either of those two or both have too many cases, again, cases, not deaths, cases, shut them down. Where would these people go to get food? So I just tweeted Sidney Powell and President Trump. Who knows if they'll see it? But if you guys are on my Twitter, go out there and retweet it. Arrest these criminals, traitors now. And I put a link up to the New Mexico article. This is getting crazy. And I do want to mention, I don't know if you heard this, Mr. Woo Woo Dude, but I don't want to. Mr.
Whoa.
I don't want to say this guy. He doesn't like when I say his name, so I don't say his name. But our friend who was originally from Australia, who moved to Thailand, you've talked to him. He's got some gifts. I think, was it this morning or yesterday morning? He says, Joe, I just got a big download. I just heard it came right into my head. The world is about to be shocked. Get ready for a massive shocking of the world. He goes, that's all I got. I can't tune into it. They wouldn't show me anything. They didn't say it. I just got this huge, as I woke up today, it was loud in my head. And I go, whoa, what's that about? I couldn't tune in. So he goes, I don't know, dude, but he goes, I figured I'd just tell you that. So, I mean, look, we already know we're getting closer to the December 14th electoral college, all that stuff. You've already been telling us the closer we get to the election, it's going to get crazy. If we could just get to spring and poke our heads out, things it should probably be good, but it's going to be a little bit rough getting there. So, I mean, look at everything that's going on, the lawsuits, the file an appeal, it goes to the third circuit. Okay. The third circuit's going to hear it, might overturn Pennsylvania, but Georgia, we're going to go ahead and look at the signatures now. We weren't at first, like all this stuff. These liberals, these Democrats are going to flip out when that thing is overturned. And I mean, yeah, talk about, I know you were always telling me earlier in this year, Joe, I don't know if I'd go to New Mexico yet. You probably just want to lay low for a while, just to be safe. And the longer I waited, the more I'm like, well, all right, I think December, I want to go in December now, we're getting closer and closer. Things are getting to that point where I don't think anyone's going to want to leave for any reason unless it's absolutely mandatory. And because it's going to get crazy. So anyways, I don't know if you want to touch on any of those things I said or anything else or something different even. I just wanted to start off by, honestly, just talking about that.
Well, I mean, everything is going the way that actually we discussed about it months and months ago, and it is happening. And it's not a coincidence that they're shutting down grocery stores, but there just so happens to be a Walmart in the region. Okay, understand that is where they're going to try to group people and funnel them into a Walmart. And that's why Walmarts have been changing all around the world. And understand where does Walmart get most of their stuff now? It's not made in America. Where does it come from?
China.
Oh, you get a golden nickel for that one. Exactly.
And whose company is going to make a fortune who does home deliveries in 2 days?
Yeah.
Amazon.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because where I live, it takes 2 weeks to get
minus Woo-Hoo Dude's area out in the wilderness with Bigfoot.
It's like, what the hell? And I belong to Prime. Imagine if I didn't belong to Prime.
Yeah, 2 months.
They're going to airdrop this stuff to me or what? It's like, holy shit. I'm not that far away, but hey, it is what it is, But Donald Trump is going to stay in. I'm telling you, okay? I'm not backing down from anything. And you might go,
hold on. Pause. We've had some people tell us, and I've mentioned it because there's a few people, psychic even, that felt like Bitcoin was going to hit this number and just fall. And Woo-Doo goes, I'm going to go against the grain. I think it's going to keep climbing. And it's not going to have this big, if it comes back, it'll just be a regular pullback. and that's about it. So I will say thus far, you kind of did go against that grain, and you when he tells me something, guys, he'll never ever change it and say, well, or try to make it fit. And he told me that a long time ago, but I can witness, I'm a firsthand witness, when he says something, he will not back down off of that. So if he's telling you I'm dead on Trump, he's got, even if Trump, he'll just have to come out and say, God, well, holy crap, I got that wrong. But he will not try to make it fit. See, I'm over here trying to make my mom's prediction fit. Like, hold on, wait. They haven't stepped into office yet. There's still a dispute. Like, give her just a little bit more time. She might pull a rabbit out of her hat, and I still think she might. But we'll see.
Yeah, don't give up on your mother, okay? But again, it's with a twist, and some other things that I've told you that you just can't talk about right now. Yeah. And everything's going the way it is. All right, I understand the concern of a lot of people. I mean, I get it. It's like, oh my God, it's over. And I'm laughing. It's understand. It's kind of like Mr. Biden. Well, you got to sign these things, okay, to take the next step. And basically, what are you signing away?
Yeah, you're perjuring yourself right there.
Exactly. And understand this. And I know we've talked about this, that they already knew of the corruption in the process of election. I mean, it's been well known. Okay. So this is not something, oh God, how could they do that? It's more like, hey, you like candy? You like candy? Have a piece of candy. Oh, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, have some more. And the object is they caught them all. But that's what they needed, because you got to understand, if he had a landslide and none of this was solved, well, they would still have total control of this. But it's not just in the United States. You realize what's here. Do you realize my buddies in the UK or all these other countries, all right, when they find out that they've been screwed over by fake elections and they never had them, why do you think everybody is crapping themselves right now?
Yeah. And Justin Trudeau, he just barely won the majority or whatever, or minority, whatever he is, to keep in power. Just barely. No, the hell he did not. Yep.
No, he did not. And, when you're talking about, we're going to go all over the place. When you're talking about the governor of Mexico doing what they're doing, months and months and months ago, I told you what I saw. They gave me an analogy of going way back in time, where all the townspeople have pitchforks. They're going after the elected officials. I'm telling you, that's going to happen. All right. So it's not like, when you're living out in a freaking desert, I think everybody knows where you live. So it's not like you have a place to hide. It's kind of like the New Jersey governor was such a dick, right? And they caught him eating a Thanksgiving dinner at a restaurant, and he told everybody out, you can't. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my God. A lady watched, you son of a bitch. And he starts swearing at the guy. How dare you? And he's like, right? And then you see him trying to put a mask on. Little late, shithead, right? Now you're going to piss off the Jersey boys. Okay. So all this, people are seeing that. They're going, you bastards. You're going to do this to us? Okay, up in California. Oh, you're going to enjoy your dinner and do this and be rowdy and tell us all, screw you, going to take your businesses. But understand, their goal is to shut your businesses down completely and your jobs. All right. And that's when they're going to try to usher in the new financial system. There's several systems happening, Joe, at the same time. But what they're trying to usher in is, oh, we feel so freaking bad. You've lost everything. Listen, we're just going to let all your bills go away. Your house, you can live in it. We're going to pay it off. And when you die, we'll just take it back.
Yeah, you don't own it. Do you agree to these terms? We'll give you universal basic income.
Bingo.
We'll give you this. We'll give you that. You can stay in your house. But once you leave, it'll be like Cuba. The property is no longer yours. You don't get to hand it down to your kids or anyone else. Sorry about your luck. No. And I was just for you guys out there, I was talking with him the other day, yesterday, I think. And I said, when we first started talking kind of early on, we talked about like when this whole damn thing ends with COVID, like, I'm like, what do you see? What's going to happen to everything? And you said, it's kind of like whatever you own, like now, even though you don't like own it, you might be paying on it, but like whatever you own, like it's yours after this.
Right.
And then in another breath, he's like, but Spirit wants you to pay they're telling me they're going to help you pay your house off with crypto. They really want you to pay it off.
Right.
And I'm like, well, hold on.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense if everything you own. Now we think we understand exactly why.
Right.
Because if they're able to pull off this bullshit, universal basic income, get rid of your bills. We're sorry, it wasn't your fault. COVID came. We understand. So you don't have to pay your mortgage anymore. But if you're one of those people who have to get universal basic income, sign here on the dotted line. You own nothing anymore, but you can live there as long as you want. Those of us who might still have money or an income or already paid our houses off, oh, well, those are yours, and you don't have to worry about not handing it down because you actually already own it. You don't have to come to us and beg for the universal basic income to pay your bills. You can already pay your bills because your house is paid off. And I go, oh, my God. That is why they said that.
Yeah.
That is exactly why they said that. Now it makes freaking sense.
Right.
So anyways, I wanted to, as he was saying that, I'm like, okay, let me explain this to some of you guys because you heard me talk about this a couple times now in the past. And I'm like, well, why, Spirit, what do you mean? You want me to pay my house off, but whatever is yours is yours. Well, if I'm the universal basic income person and whatever I own now, even though I'm paying a mortgage, I own it, right, for free and clear.
Right.
After this is over. But when you die, goes back to the state, someone else gets your house somehow. There'll be a lottery or something, I guess, that, next person gets to move in. And of course we have Donald Trump. I know he wouldn't want to do that, but I will ask this. And I go back to one thing that Penny Kelly had said a while back. She goes, I feel like when this is over, because of the damage that the deep state Democrats have caused or will have caused at the end of this, there's going to be at least a couple, maybe two or three kind of socialist policies that Trump does not want anything to do with, but has no choice because of the damage that these people caused. And I thought maybe it's maybe it's the basic income. And if it's that, then it would be kind of an easy step to just say, oh, well, we'll pay your stuff off, but you don't get to keep your stuff anymore. Again, I don't know that Trump would want to be behind that, but I'm just throwing that out there because she felt like there'd be two or three things that he would have to just say, okay, I guess I'm going to have to bite the bullet and do those because what other choice do I have now? It's either that or we suffer worse. And I don't know what those choices will be, but hope that's not one of them. So anyways.
Yeah, it really, I don't fear this at all. Actually, I kind of chuckle at it because when they think they have the best plans in the world, Spirit just goes, I don't think so. Okay.
Checkmate.
Oh man. And so many people, it's hard to have the kind of faith on like myself. I walk the walk, I talk the talk. But I've been through so much and I've seen so much. And actually Joe's had a taste. I laughed last night on the YouTube. You actually put me in the same sentence as Nostradamus and Edgar Casey. I went, oh man, that was woo, dude. I'm going, holy shit, right? But last night again, Joe brought it up. He says, how the hell is this even possible? Look at the phone. Look at what he did. And then it happens. It goes, but last night with the cryptos, do you remember what I said? I said, Spirit's right next to me and they're laughing at me.
Yep.
And they're going, what? You guys are going to give me a twofer? Remember I said that? And I said, Bitcoin's going over 19. I'm going, yeah. I said, Joe, they're going to give me a twofer. You started laughing.
I didn't actually mention that part. And we got 19.
Yeah.
19.4, I think.
Yeah.
You got the 19 cents on, was it XLM? Yeah. Yeah, XLM. Yeah, we're talking XLM, Stellar Lumens.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the 2.4. We also got 19K Bitcoin. So 19 and 19.
Yeah, they were laughing at me. I'm looking, I said, what are you guys laughing at? And they're going, Tufa. And you can't make this stuff up, you know, and you're getting firsthand at this now, Joe, where you actually see the stuff happen and you're going, you know, you think the Digibite's pretty good and you're going, what the hell? You know, and now you show a proof. It's like, wow, that's far out, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, what am I going to do? Pull over real fast? You know, Patreon, hurry. You know, no, I'm driving to get my donut, man. I was going to get it for a middle of snack, a little midnight snack there.
Right.
8 o'clock snack.
Right. And same with, you know, I've got to say this because you know, when we do this, I can't look at any comments or anything. Even if they'd show up, my tired eyes couldn't see them. But later on, you know, I'll look at comments during the day just for a giggle. And there was a few comments that I saw that I would like to bring out, if that would be okay.
Please.
So one person said, man, of course he's kind of sarcastic, I think. And I could be wrong. Boy, he must be really rich and da-da-da. But I don't do this for money. Joe, have I ever
If you did, you would have started a Patreon account yourself.
Have I ever asked you for a penny?
No.
Never.
No.
You know why I do this? Because look at me. I look like Santa.
Yes.
Because it truly gives me so much joy that I know that this is helping other people. It's not for me. Okay. I'm not out there making these trades. No. I give them to Joe. And listen, I don't study shit. Okay. I really don't. Ask Joe. I don't know how to trade anything. I really don't. I don't know how to do it. He yells at me. You're still on Coinbase? I am, man. Okay. But the thing is Spirit's giving this to me so I could give it to all of you. And you could take it the way you want. I'm not doing it in a way to take advantage of anybody.
No.
I'm doing it out of love. You know? And there's nothing better than giving. Spirit always takes care of me in many strange ways. They just always come through. So if you think I'm studying all these charts and stuff, absolutely not. I'll be shooting the shit with Joe. Then I'll go, oh man, they just said 4 o'clock, Joe. Really?
Yeah. The old horse out of the blue again. Huh. And they said to tell you 4 o'clock. Well, shit, it's 3 o'clock. All right, let me update my post. 4 o'clock, 39% profit or jump up in Digibite. The same old horse out of the blue it was the first time. Of course, that's the coin that we know is now the old horse out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like you can't make that up. There's no way that thing jumped up, because someone might say, well, Joe, you know, you posted your Patreon, a bunch of your people probably went over there and maybe pushed the price up. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. But I told them at 3 o'clock. So if they were going to do it, they had a freaking hour to go in and start buying it up. Yeah. So why did it wait till 4 o'clock to jump massively up 39% right at 4? You think they're going to sit there and go like this? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Joe gave this post something about 4 o'clock. Like, and the thing just rocketed up. Like that. That's something that when I hear that or seen it, of course, too, I just have to say that, again, you couldn't accidentally say that and just get right. You know, get it lucky.
Right.
It's not possible.
Right. And I don't think there's anybody who studies this, who actually follows the financials, could do that.
No.
And you know,
not unless you're an insider and you know there's going to be an announcement at 4 o'clock about something and it's going to push something. The funny thing was there was nothing. There was no announcement. There was nothing that happened that day. It just freaking spiked.
Right. Yeah. It's just one of those things. And, you know, I'm not that intelligent to be studying the financial stuff. It's like if you guys want to help people out that really need help, just tell me what it is. Okay, they'll joke around with me and stuff, but it's like, here you go. Okay, it's a token. I know all these mediums and financial people were all saying, oh my God, when it hits 15, boy, is it gonna crash. I had people I was reading, oh my God, dude, I was told it's gonna crash. I said, no, it's not. Don't you sell it. Okay, you just stay where you are. Now they're happy. Okay, and there's a lot of happy campers, and again, Joe, you just make me laugh my ass off. He says, all these people are coming out of the woodwork now. Oh man, they know everything. Look at these graphs. He goes, screw them. I got woo dude. He told me a month ago.
Yeah, my friend Bill's here, as you guys know, and we were out in the back porch talking. His phone was like up. He went to his YouTube page, and all these YouTube crypto expert whatever channels. Oh, Ripple blasts off. Here's why. Ripple jumps up. Here's what happened. Everyone's got the answer now. You guys are late to the party. It's already jumped now. Like, I had this over a month ago from Woo Woo Dude. I don't have to go look for news. Let me study the chart. There's the Fibonacci retracement. There's the ABC correction. No. Hey, hey Joe, just Spirit wanted me to tell you, the horse out of blue again, 4 o'clock. All right, man, thanks to you. Hey, guys, I don't need to look at a chart. I got Spirit, man.
It's like I'm a freaking bookie. What do you got today? Well, I'll tell you, Joe. 4 o'clock. Really?
Yeah, that was crazy. And then I go and post it. If I didn't post it, I could say, okay, he said this. Trust me, guys. I wouldn't lie to you. But I posted it. It's in advance. It's there. There's a record. And that's why, like the other day, I showed the phone. Look at his text message. 8:04 by whatever, 8:08 or whatever it was. Boom, this thing starts jumping up. 19 cents, 19, 19, 19. Okay, back down to 15.
Yeah.
Like you just can't make it up. It makes me laugh too, because it's just to know that there's something else out there that can communicate to a person stuff like that, even.
Right.
And then it happens.
It gives you a little more faith, doesn't it?
This is a future event. I mean, that's what it is. It's a future event. And here it goes.
Yeah. It was beautiful when you bought, and all your Patreon people that follow you, and may I say you're very wise to follow him, it's because he has the inside track. Did you ever remember this? I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was in Australia or whatever. And the guy's ready to get in a fight. He says, I'm not concerned because you know what I have? I have a Gronk.
No. Okay. Stop
Do you
right
remember
there.
that?
Yeah, stop right there. I swear to God, not today. Yesterday, I was thinking about that scene, and I don't remember why, but I know it's Crocodile Dundee. It was the first one, and I think the guy had a knife or a gun. He had something. He was pointing at the guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not concerned." He's like, like, why not? I've got a gun on you. He's like, because I've got a donk.
Yeah, donk.
What's a donk? And then the guy comes behind the big guy named Donk, comes behind him and bonks him on the head. Dink. I literally thought of that scene. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. I have no idea where it came from, why I even thought of it. I'm like, why am I thinking about this right now? But I remembered it was a cool movie, and then it went away. And you're now coming out here tonight and mentioning that effing scene that I just thought of for no freaking reason a day or two ago. And I didn't tell you. I didn't even tell Bill. I didn't tell anybody because my stupid monkey mind was just thinking about it for no reason.
The old monkey mind. It's synchronicity, Joe. It's no different than when you called me and I said, Harry and the Hendersons? What the hell's that all about? And then you went, oh my God, because of the Bigfoot. You remind me of Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, I had to put a picture up like this guy. Look, it's you. You're the Bigfoot guy in the movie.
I really like Santa better. Okay.
Yeah, Santa's a little more jolly. He doesn't stink like Skunk Ape.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've never been around him in person, everybody, so I can't vouch for that.
That's right. But I do shower every morning, Joe. It's a ritual with me.
Well, that's good.
But, again, some of the comments that you see are just so ignorant. 99.9% of them are phenomenal, but you'll get one that's just a moron.
Well, here's the thing: you could have, let's just say, 100 predictions in a row, or let's call it 99.
Yeah.
Dead on. Oh my gosh! And then that 100th comes around. You got it wrong. They will come out of the effing woodwork to let it be known. Oh my God! Oh, about those psychics, Joe. Did you not see whoever's track record? Does that not mean anything? Well, if they're psychic, or they can't miss anything. I have no hope for you guys. I love you, but
Well, when you see silly stuff like that, where somebody will argue that, well, Joe, it isn't XRP, it's not Ripple. Like, who gives a shit? Do you have some? Did you make some money?
Right.
Or did you sit off to the side? Listen, when we all got into cryptos, we go, oh, that's a banker coin. Well, I hate to say this to everybody, and I was one. I said, I won't ever deal in that. Then Spirit bitch slapped me and said, you need to get into this, okay? You're going to make a couple bucks. And actually, Joe, I'm up 300% on XRP. Oh, or is it Ripple?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you little bastard. Get it right.
And you know what? Between me and you, I think I'm going to be up about 500% probably within the next 2 weeks. I'm just saying. Okay. And it's a beautiful thing. But what you got to understand is all the digital currencies have been all part of the plan of going cashless. All right. And you think, well, I'm going to beat the banker. Like hell you are. Because you know what? They own all the exits on the highway. So you can play with your cryptos all you want. Go ahead. Go cash it in for fiat.
Yeah.
How the hell are you going to do it? You got to go through the toll booth, man.
That's right.
All right. So this is the way I say to people that are righteous about it is, don't you want to take advantage of them if you know how the game is being played? And not just that, if you have somebody on the other side helping you, and you could take advantage of what they're doing and actually put some in your own pocket.
Yeah. So let me stop you there.
Our
good friend Bix Weir, nice guy. We love Bix. I've had a few people commenting. He hates Ripple. It's the banker. He won't get in it no matter what.
Good.
And I'm like, I'll take this time to say it. If in case sometimes he's in here watching. So if Bix is in here, I don't know. But
you know what? He's a good man.
He's a good man. Really so I'm like, Bix, you Spirit bitch slapped. I wasn't gonna use that word, but you used the word. Spirit bitch slapped Woo Dude. Because Woo Dude told me a while back, a good while ago, Joe, I don't want to mess with that coin either. It's a damn banker coin, even if it goes up, whatever. But he didn't have any downloads at the time on that coin. He just whatever. And then I remember doing my little pendulum work, and I got, okay, when you take some profit from Theta, you should put some into Ripple. So I'm asking, and it's like, yeah, I'm like, Ripple. Huh. Okay, but not all the profit. No, of course not. Get back into Theta, but then the profit you took, take some of that and throw it in Ripple. So I'm like, all right. So he's telling me, he doesn't like Ripple. And I said, well, the other day I was doing a pendulum thing, and it told me I should take some profits and get into Ripple. And he just said, well, he's like, yeah, I mean, I guess you can, but it's not really for me. I don't think I'm going to mess with it.
Yeah.
So then I swear it was maybe 2 weeks later. He goes, all right, I think you just did a reading on somebody or something. And Spirit came in and was like, really gave you a bitch slapping session and showed you.
But wait. That's in love though.
Okay. Out of love. Okay. Like when my wife talks back, I slap her across the face in love.
Yeah, right.
I put on the wife beater first, out of respect for the wife beater shirt.
Should beat your ass down, boy.
I'm just kidding, everybody. But it was like 2 weeks later, and then you're like, okay. So I don't want to talk about the price you got. It's very high, by the way. It's way higher than it is today, everybody.
No.
We we think it's coming very, 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 very early 2021. But first of all, do you remember? And if not, I'll relay it if you don't remember, because I know sometimes being psychic stuff comes in and it's gone. But the story.
No, that's just my life, Joe. It has nothing to do with being a psychic. I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
At least I'm honest. I have no ego. Trust me, I really don't.
You got a vision of two banker guys and a car. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Do you want to just? I don't mind us talking about that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I was doing a reading on a person, and they were talking about XRP, and right off the bat, I was gonna say, "Yeah, I'd get out of it," you know. And Spirit said, "Don't you say that." And then they said, "You tell him that this is the number." And screw it, Joe. You've said it's in the dollars and that. So let's let the frickin' cat out of the bag.
Let it out.
Go ahead.
Shout,
you do it.
Shout. Let it all out. These are the cryptos we're talking about. All right. I told you guys.
That's awesome.
All my Patreon members.
Let it out.
Because sometimes, I've had a couple, maybe 2 or 3 over the months. Joe, you have private information. And I would explain to them, if it needs to be given, it has to be given. You guys who pay, look at it as how I help some people, or Woo Dude help some people. Look at it as you guys are actually helping someone who can't afford the Patreon or is on a very limited budget and it's a little bonus. We don't tell everything. But I said, if it comes in and Woo Dude feels like Spirit's saying him, let it, then we're going to go. So I'll give my disclaimer to my Patreon. It's about to go down. You're about to hear it. You know how Cliff High's Webbot, in the very early stages, when he said it's going to go from 250 or whatever to 408 and then 428, it's going to bounce back and forth between those two numbers, I think 3 times. And then you're never going to see those prices again. And the next number after that was 888. I think it was right after that. I don't think there was one in between. And he goes, there's something about this 880. It's really weird. And if my data is correct, you're going to see 888, and it's really going to bounce up, back low, back to 8. It's just going to do it for a little while. Yeah. And then the next target's 1400. And then it happened. And it bounced, and I got all these emails. Holy crap, Joe, wow. I'm like, I know, tell me about it. And then he says, oh, data shows 13,888. So that 13,888 happened on the way to the all-time high in 2017, and it sure as shit bounced around there too. And the other day, Bitcoin was 18,888, bouncing around again. Yeah. And he said to me about this story, which I guess he talked to the person he was giving a reading to. Spirit told him to tell the guy the price of Ripple is going to $8.88. And they kept telling him the word January. He goes, I'm assuming it means this is the price and the time frame. He goes, but they kept saying that and then January, like January. So he goes, so I'm going to assume that it's 888 in January. And he said there's 2 ways this probably or possibly could go. There'll be some news of something. Again, it could be the financial news of, oh my God, something scary, or just fantastic news as far as crypto holders of Ripple go. Oh my God, the central banks just signed a deal with Ripple. It could be something, or a scary event that scares people, banks, problem, whatever. He doesn't know what, just something. And it's going to trigger massive people and money flooding, like make today look like a joke, or the last few days look like a joke as far as volume goes and stuff, flooding into there to hit that 888. So it's either going to go there really, really fast, as this happens in January, or it's going to, in January, already be high, dollars perhaps, and then maybe do like a stair-step fashion to trickle its way to 8, and not too long of a period of time. Is that correct?
What the simple words, because I won't mix words with what Spirit said. It's really simple. What they said is watch the month of January. That's all they said. All right. Now, trust me, Ripple could be up at that price in December. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you this. It's going to continue moving up. All right. This baby's not going to be pulling back for a while. Again, because I got to throw in my disclaimer. Woo, it came down a little. Okay. It's kind of like Bitcoin. Oh, what was I off by $30? Throw me a bone.
$30, and we're not talking like, well, the price of Bitcoin was 20, and you said it was going to 30. Right. It was $1,900.
Yeah,
$30 is a fraction way the hell off over here.
But it started at 15.
Yeah, 15K. Yeah.
All right, and when I saw the 18,970, I think it was $30 away that morning, I went, oh shit, Snippy, and then it went up. I said, you got to get back in, man, now. And you did, but you made a lot of money. And it's just like letting the XRP out, or Ripple, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay. It is really simple. Your Patreon people got in at 23 or 24 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So dudes, you're already up 300 and something percent. Don't be heartbroken, because realistically, I didn't have to give it to you.
Right.
That's right. So I give all this stuff to Joe. And that's why I tell people, go to him. It's the easiest way. Okay. And he will give it to you. And the one thing about Joe, sometimes it gets him in trouble, like me. He wears his heart out on his sleeve.
Yeah.
He really does. Okay. And he cares. So for people that watch him and then bust his balls, you're ignorant. Okay. He puts himself out there for all of you, just like I do. Okay. Somebody actually said, oh, Trader Boss, thumbs down. Who the hell am I?
Yeah, you're not Trader Boss. No, that's somebody else.
What the hell is that?
That's another guy.
But I'm going, but I know the situation around that. And I'm going, I don't do anything for money. It's free. Okay, it's free. So I'm not in this to really take advantage of anybody. And my feeling is, if that's the way you felt with ignorance, what the hell are you watching for?
Yeah. Why would you pain yourself? Let me stick my hand in the stove. Ow! Son of a bitch, I'm doing it twice as long now. Yeah, like, what are you doing? I mean, that's literally what you guys are doing. Like, you have nothing better to do?
That's like 1%.
It is. Not even that, yeah.
And not just that, Joe. When I see that, I see all your people. They go after him like a pack of wolves.
I know.
I love your people, because you know what? 99.9% of them, God, they got such big hearts. And why do you think Spirit's coming through me to give you these things? It's because these people are like lights.
Yep.
They really are. They got such big hearts. And I'm telling you, all the people I talk to, they have these burdens of financials on them. And all they can think about is, if I get this, I really want to help these other people out.
Yep.
Wow. You wonder why Spirit's coming through me to help you? Think about it. And then you get, you see a couple ignorant things. Just go, come on, man. Give me a break. Somebody, it never hit 19. Sure as shit did.
Yeah, it finally did. Finally went past it a little bit. But I mean, come on, $30 off. Give me a break.
but you know what? Humbly, I was so saddened that morning when I had to call you, because I was off by a half a cent, and the son of a bitch went up. Okay, I don't know. Oh, we gotta get in there. But when I get something from the other side, you have to use a lot of discernment, because they don't always verbally where I can hear them. Lots of times they do. They'll show up in my living room, like last night with you, Joe. Okay, and gave me the tufa. All right. But lots of times they'll show me things, or they'll put a synchronicity together, like horse out of the blue. All right. They were busting our chops. It's kind of like, use your discernment.
Yeah, they didn't say, we could just easily say Digibyte. Tell them Digibyte, it's going up today at 4:00. They just said old horse out of the blue. Okay, well, the Digibyte's old. It's an older coin, 2014, I believe. It's got a blue symbol. Ooh, dude, I think that's Digi. And then we found out the first time it sure as hell was. So when you said the second time, well, I know what that means. It's Digi,
Exactly.
4 p.m. Okay, let's see what happens. And then the thing rocketed up. But we didn't know for sure at first. They just gave you a little clue. It made you kind of work for it a little bit. It made us work for it a little bit, trying to figure it out.
And that's important. With you could talk to any psychic that's out there. I don't care what the credibility is. You've got to have the discernment to understand what you're getting. And sometimes you could get it off. Okay, it is what it is. All right. But again, you know, there's a lot of very talented people in the world that have abilities. And you can't shake it. You got to say, well, he's, you know, this person's full of shit or this person's full of shit. It's like, listen, you give it a try. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. And it's like, it is what it is. I can't explain all of it. There's no way I can. But you can't discount it. And now, like yourself, now it's like you want to prove this shit. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Look at, I got freaking proof. you know, or
it's exciting to show that. Like, it's just awesome.
You know, I'm sitting in front of the graph. It's 4 o'clock. What the hell is going on here? And it's like, come on, you know. And I think most of the people out there realize that I'm coming from my heart, and it's really about helping everybody, and that gives me such joy. It really does, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, if you can help change a life and help them out, because it's tough times, and any insight you get, you want to give it, absolutely, and it's a beautiful thing. And know what? There's a lot of you out there that are really giddy right now because you're looking at your portfolio and you're going,
well, I'm getting all kinds of texts from people I haven't heard from in a little while. You know, it's funny. As soon as a market or something goes up that they've got, Joe, you know, because like when you, I'm just gonna tell everybody and him. I haven't told him this yet either. It's just fun, kind of funny. But when you first gave me the intel on $8.88 Ripple XRP, I would be wherever the hell I'm at, and I'd be talking to people. Or I had like I had the people doing the septic tank at my house. And I told those guys on that day, there's 2 of them. And I said, and my friend David was here, the electrician guy. He was actually visiting. And he's like, hey, listen to this guy. He knows what he's doing. No, listen to this guy. But you guys know crypto and Bitcoin. Listen to this guy. And you know, so they're like, no, you know, whatever. And so I said, look, there's a coin. It's called XRP. There's a website you can go to, Coinbase. You can download the app on your phone. So they downloaded it right there. Let me download it. Okay. I said, I'm not telling you how much money to put in. I don't know what you can afford, but don't put in more than you can afford to lose.
Right.
But I've got some pretty good intel. I think that it'd be worth probably you to try to take a chance on this. I think it's going to go up 30 or so times from the current price. It's about a quarter right now. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering, I don't have their phone numbers. Like, they were just the workers of the company, you know? And I wonder if they really, because they put their phones, they set it up, but I don't know that they went and actually bought. If they did, are they paying attention right now? You know, I just wonder, what are those guys doing right now? Are they remembering me right now that we went to go do a job at this guy's house and he just told us some cool information that just made 30 or 300% profit from a month and a half, whatever it was ago, when we did this guy's septic tank. And then I'll be at their store somewhere now. If I get to talking to someone, hey, listen, you hear about Bitcoin or not? Yep. And I was telling them. So I'm like trying to put these seeds out to all these people. Oh, I got to call my one friend. Oh, the people that had the airplane that I used to fly with. I got to tell them, you know, like, I got to tell, hey, listen, I think I got some good intel, you know? So I'm like telling all these people, I don't even know who I've told, like, aside from, you know, Patreon and stuff, just random people even. And I got people from my old job texting me, Joe, good call on the Ripple, man. You know, they're texting me and everything. You know, everyone's all excited. My thing's up. It was just up to whatever yesterday, dude. It's up to, you know, blah, blah, blah today. Man, this is cool again. You know, everyone's so excited. And it's a shame we all had to wait for so long since the last bull market, 3 years now. I mean, literally December to December, talking 3 years. and it's finally, I mean, it's not fully here even, but it's here. It's roaring its head. We're up 300% on that sucker, and a bunch of the other coins are doing pretty well too, but not like Ripple. Ripple really took off like nobody's business. So,
well, you could see by the way it's jumping that because there's a lot of coins, a lot of Ripple coins, right? So you got to realize there's very, very big money jumping into it, huge money to make it move the way it is. All right. So understand they got the memo. And Jesus, you see, you and I are bad, Joe. You're like me and you are buddies, right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk one thing. It's like, and then we take a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn. And Spirit just said, talk about the two bankers, would you?
Go for it. Yeah, the vision of how, because you went in the shower, right? You talk about how when the water runs on the back of your head, you a lot of times, for a lot of people who have that ability, it kind of, you get visions. That's when that one happened. The banker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is a very powerful thing for people to try when you take your showers after you clean yourself. Turn around and just drop your chin.
Face the shower.
And let the shower hit you in the back of the head where it touches your neck, because it energizes you. It goes down your spine, and just talk to them, okay? And do it telepathically. And when they talk back, you're not going to per se hear it in your ears. What happens is it'll enter into your head like a thought, a word thought, okay? And a lot of you will start, when you do it, you'll start thinking it's you talking to yourself. And what I tell you to do is ask questions that you don't have an answer for and have them validated. All right. This is how you do it. But the vision, okay, after I talked to that man and then they gave me the 888, I think it might have been 2 days later.
Oh, wait. We might be are we skipping a step? Julianne, PayPal?
I don't know what you mean.
888? Julianne's PayPal?
I told you I don't remember shit.
She had something happen in her PayPal account.
Oh, yeah.
Was that after the vision or before?
Yeah, she freaked out. Yeah, Julianne said, my God, 888, what the hell is this? But she knows synchronicities, So, I mean, just weird things. But when I came out of the shower, sitting there drying myself, and all of a sudden, whoop, I'm looking, and there's the vision I'm looking at is what I represented as two bankers shaking hands with each other, and they were laughing.
You say that again. You kind of broke up.
There were two bankers that were shaking hands, and they were laughing. And I noticed one was handing what looked like a credit card to the other one. All right. And then I looked very, very close. Spirit said, look close. And then on the credit card, I saw XRP. All right. Then a little farther, I saw what looked like a credit card machine. So whatever they do, again, see, this is discernment. Put it all together. So whatever it is, this big thing in January, all right, definitely involves the financial system in some way. It definitely involves credit cards or the implementation of sending cards through machines and that type of networking. And it has to do with XRP. So a little further down the road, I'm reading a few days later, maybe 2 days, maybe a day, I'm reading a person, and they were actually connected to a certain company. And they told me that XRP just gave $50 million to MoneyGram. Okay, MoneyGram is the same as Western Union. And I'm going, synchronicities. And it just kept coming closer and closer, one after the other. And that's when you got to understand, and I'm sure a lot of your fans out there, synchronicities, that's a big thing. Okay. Those are not coincidences. And that's when you need to listen to what you're getting with synchronicities. All right. Because they're huge. okay, and they're trying to connect with you in this way. But seeing all these things happen, and understand, when you told all your Patreon people at 23, 24 cents, they jumped in, okay?
Yeah.
And understand, back then, everything was flat. There was nothing happening.
Nope.
Zero. Okay? So it's not like it was already rocketing up and this is why it's doing. Look at the graph of this. It's like, dude, come on. Okay? Want me to tell you why it's going up?
Yeah.
I don't freaking know. Okay? I don't know shit. But I could say this. They told me it would. Did you like that?
That's it. Yeah, I was like, what's he gonna say?
It's like, come on, well, really? You think I know why it's going up? Come on.
You even had me. I thought you were actually gonna say something like you.
I know. You even moved close and like I was gonna.
Yeah, like you did. I got to get closer too. What's he gonna say? As if it changes the sound that I hear through the headphones.
This is Joe Biden.
That's it. Sniff me. Sniff my bald head.
That was good though. You were moving it. I love it. What? Snippy. Nobody else can hear us though, okay?
Yeah. So the banker hands the other one a card.
Right. And it had XRP on it.
Had XRP in the color of the XRP.
Gold.
And then you asked, I wonder why it's gold trimmed. And do you remember what they told you?
Yeah. What's going to be happening is that a lot of these things, cryptos, and however they're going to do it, and again, I don't know how they're going to do it, okay, are going to be backed by commodities, gold, silver, and other type of commodities. So this way, nobody's printing stuff. This is the way it's going to be. And that's the whole key. So I said, there's several systems that are happening right now, okay? And the bad guys are trying to take everything down to control everybody, to herd you in, all right, and wipe you out, and then you have no choice, all right? That's what the bad ones are trying to do. Donald Trump is going to straighten this out. Now, about the houses and the bills, okay, this is the second part of, remember I said pay your house off and so on and so forth. The other thing that I saw is with the other financial system, each one is a little different, all right, is that because of how much the banking system and these families have stole from all of us across the world, that they're going to have to, basically all the credit cards, you're not going to owe anything, all right? And that's kind of like payback, but it's a catch-22. You're going, well, that's sticking it to the bankers. Yes and no. Okay, they're kind of kissing their asses too, because if they do that, understand, now they don't have any debt because they wiped us out, right?
Yeah. So
everybody wins. It's what I call the trickle-up theory, okay? Trees, all right, the reason that they grow so tall is because they grab a nutrient from the roots. Financial systems, they always talk about trickle-down theories. That's beyond stupidity, okay? What, you get the crumbs at the bottom?
Right.
If you took care of all the little people at the bottom.
Yeah, we'd be buying and paying things and.
Exactly. The tree grows. And that's where you need to trickle up theory. So a lot of things will change. But I got to say, there's several motions that are happening right now, and it's worldwide. This is huge. And the month of January is very, very big. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, your XRP, Ripple, whatever the hell you want to call it, okay, could hit our target before that, okay? Because they didn't say in January this will happen. They said, watch the month of January. It's very important. And no matter when it happens, you really can't complain because you're all up 300 and something % right now. Good investment. Good investment.
And it could be, like you said, it could be 500 next month
Yes.
percent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if there is a big announcement or big event in January,
Yeah.
and we're still sitting at $1 Ripple, that's a 400% invest, up there. And maybe
And
it
it's
trickles
going to
up to
jump.
$8.
We're going to see some really jumps, and that's because big money's jumping in, and they're finding that a lot of the little guys, we're all getting in, and you might
Before
scare
them.
us. Yeah,
Because
you
we
might.
got Woo Woo Dude. We beat him.
They're going, what the hell is this? What's this woo-woo?
Yeah, we're supposed to be the insiders. We just got the news that there's these agreements signed with all these banks.
And
We're jumping in. Yeah, you guys are now bumping our profits up. Thank you, you little banking bastards. We appreciate you now.
Well, see, when we talked about XRP before, or Ripple, whatever the hell you want to call it, being a bank of coin, you just think of it this way. Wouldn't you like to take advantage of them?
For once, yeah.
So do it. All right? And don't think that...
Bix, we're talking to you, buddy or friend. We're talking to you, Bix.
I love him.
Do it. There's still time.
You know what? He has such... He's another one who has such a huge heart. He really does. He's got a big heart. And he's a dog with a bone like me. Okay? Damn it. And the thing is it's kind of like get in a kayak and float downstream. Stop fighting upstream. Take advantage of them. All right? If you don't, you're going to be all pissed off when it's 30 times or 10 times or whatever, and you could have taken it away from the bankers. Come on! It's payback time.
That's it.
Yeah, take advantage of it.
We're going to dump our bags on them to start with.
Well, they got to be pissed. Who are these bastards that got in at 24, 25 cents? Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, what's that guy?
Yeah, Dr. Evil. $25 gazillion. Where's the cat? Where's our hairless cat? My son. Go get him.
The cat, absolutely. That's a Mr. Evil cat. Absolutely, hands down. Yep. But you know what? Right now, a lot of people are on a roll, and I'm gonna put my neck out again. Ready? Okay. And I see Bitcoin blowing through $20,000. All right. Right now, it's hovering. Okay, in the 19s, and there's a reason. Is all the people that got spanked when it got up to 20, okay, and then it crashed going back 3 years ago. A lot of them are just going, I'm getting the hell out of here. And there's people scooping up everything they got. And all I could say from the bottom of my heart, don't do that. Okay. And the target that I see it's slamming into is 23,000. Okay. And then I see a little shake. Okay. So don't be afraid of the tremor. All right. Because it's going to continue to go up along with some other things that are going to carry. And same with your Digi and Theta. What they showed me is that you said, everything else is moving. What the hell's going on? This shit ain't moving. That's because it's almost like they go, huh, I'm not going to rise right now. I'm going to wait till you guys are over, and then we're going. Okay? And they're going to jump. All right? So just hold on to your britches. But it's a little bit of a delay. It's just a funny thing. But all these other things, okay? And Ethereum definitely will be in the thousands. Okay? It will break 1,000 very soon. But, you know, it's a fun time to make a lot of money. And to all the people that they got crazy amounts of XRP that I just, you know, I sit there in awe going, you have how many? I was excited. I went wild and I dropped $2,000 and I'm going, whoa. You know, people laugh at me. That's a lot to woo, dude.
It's a lot to, I mean, it's a lot of money.
It is.
If, you know.
It is. Okay. But other people that I talk to, I just go, You have how many million of what? And it's like, unbelievable. And I go, you know, and they're wondering if they'll have enough money to retire. I go, what the? What,
Oh, yeah,
what
it depends. Do you have a whole bunch of private aircraft that you purchased, or you know?
I'm going to start a new airlines, Joe. The Biden Express. We could get you out of town quick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Spirit's already taken, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, but I hear they're not very nice to fly with, though.
That's right. I hear that. Maybe they'll go out of business. We'll have to get it.
Yeah. But so, you know, it's a beautiful time. There's a lot of happy people right now. And I say to you, you know, even at XRP, if you made 300% right now and you bought in when you were told, listen, if you're struggling, take some profit for yourself and continue riding it up. Don't put yourself in your home into a serious predicament where you're crypto rich and you're so afraid. Jesus, I mean, you know, try to use some common sense there. And if you need it, grab it and use some of it. I thought you were going to say something to me, Joe.
No, she was handing me my.
Are you drinking again?
Yeah, orange juice. Yeah, it's vodka. No, it's orange juice and some little healthy stuff in there that tastes terrible.
You sure she didn't put too much in? Remember, she put too much in the last time.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, don't put any of that in. I take drops of that by myself. She's like, you only take 5 drops? I'm like, yeah, why? She goes, I was putting the whole dropper in your drink. I'm like, no wonder why it tastes like ass. I'm like, don't put any of that in. I'll just drip it in my tongue 5 times. I'm good. Just put the other stuff in.
What's wrong with your tongue? I can't feel anything.
I think I got COVID on my tongue. Yeah, I got COVID-19 on my tongue.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. So where else do we want to go on this little trip we have here?
I don't know.
Can you read comments?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, I can see it.
And don't bring the bad ones out, okay?
No, we don't bother with that. Let's see if we got anything. Silver. Any thoughts on silver? Precious metal.
Yeah, better hold on to it. All right. And I'm telling you, actually, you know what? I remember even Cliff High, going back years ago, said silver will be important for technologies. And that's what Spirit showed me. And that's why those prices were crazy, okay? Because it's going to become so valuable. Never mind when it actually decouples with everything else that's happening, okay? Silver and gold is going to decouple. And it will be used for many things. So if you've got silver, please don't give it up. Really, not now. And I know a lot of people have waited a long time.
Yeah, at this point, what's another small period of time? You might as well just hang on.
Absolutely, it'll be worth it. Did you see any weird comments? Anything?
So what happens after Ripple hits the target Wudu gave us? Do you sense a pullback? Okay, and then maybe it goes back up, or what do you think?
All right, listen.
Or have you gotten that yet?
Oh yeah, I've gotten it. It's gonna go above 8888. Okay, it is. But they told me not to be greedy. All right. And yep, some of you will get pissed off if it goes up another $5. It's not that I'm saying anything. Okay. But if you get caught and it's going to drop like a rock, and what they told me, this is what they're going to do. They're going to try to shake out all the loose hands, shake the fleas off the dog's ass, and then they're going to scoop it. And you won't be able to get in it quick enough. All right.
I need to write that. I need to write those notes. Shake the fleas off a dog's ass. All right, got it.
All right, that's important. Next time I'll whisper it, okay? You know, and the thing is don't let greed overrun you. Get out, let it drop, and then get back and write it again. And then all that profit, take it for yourself. Enjoy it. All right. So it's something you're going to be able to play with. Believe you me, this ain't going to be the first run. Okay. And Woo Dude ain't stopping on the first run either. I'll be giving you the inside scoops on this stuff so we can just beat their asses all the way to the racetrack. All right. And enjoy it. So
And and I'll tell you guys, I was thinking about this more than I normally have so far today. And I said,
I'm glad you said today.
Today, I really thought about what am I going to do with Ripple, blah, blah, blah. Am I going to sell it all? Am I going to try to capture the pullback? And I felt like, I think I'm going to take half of the profits of what I'm going to do with my Ripple.
You better pay the damn house off, Joe.
That's for sure. Yeah, I'll handle that.
Evelyn will be calling me collect really pissed.
She'll be on the sat phone.
Yeah, no place to freaking hide.
But I'm like, I think I'll take half of it, the profits, and then maybe try to ride that rest down on the whatever the pullback ends up being, get back in again. Because if I'm thinking, gosh, even if it went down to half, if it was $9, went down to $4.50 or $4 or whatever.
I don't think it'll go that far, Joe.
That far down?
No, I do not believe so.
Okay.
But if it goes down to $5, again, even if it dropped down a little further, who gives a shit at this point? Hey, Joe, if you made $3.7 million on it, do you really give a shit? Come on.
Well, I was hoping I could make 3.8. I mean, geez, Yeah. No, I get it. I get what you're saying, but take the profit, pay off the house, do this little thing here.
Absolutely.
If the damn thing drops, get back in.
Get back in. That's the key.
I don't think I'm dumping all of it and then walking away from it. I guess is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm going to take what I need to pay the house off and some extra. Because I would like to be looking at some property, whether that's New Mexico, Texas, somewhere near that area. I've got to get near those mountains. That's my spot. And
you might have to buy the freaking Walmart.
Yeah, I'm going to have to buy the Walmart that goes up for fire sale from the liberals who shut it down.
It's the only place to get food, Joe.
And it's going to say Woo Woos. That'll be the new name of the Woo Woos.
That's awesome. Maybe I could sell donuts or something. Woo Woo donuts. But and like I say to you many times, Joe, and I hope you did that the other night. That was your homework. Joe, stop looking at these things as 10 cents, 30 cents. Stop it. Okay. And all of you that are out there, put your portfolio of what each thing is in dollar amounts. All right. Do not act like a casino. That's why they use chips. All right. My son Christopher asked me the other day, he says, Dad, how do you do it? You live by yourself. You got a nice house. Okay. Yeah. And Woo Dude bought a motorcycle.
Yeah, the other day he did. What was it? A shadow crosser? What was that thing called?
Stratoliner.
Stratoliner. Yeah.
1900. That's a big bike. But I've driven bikes my whole life. I love them. But you know what? I bought it purposely. No matter all the bullshit that we hear going on, I'm putting my foot forward and going, you know what? I'll make it to springtime.
That's right.
Or maybe I could get out of town really quick on the back of it, one or the other.
Yeah, one or the other.
But going back to the casino concept, all right? And I told my son, I said, Christopher, stop paying with your ATM card, your debit card, every time you go to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, that's a commercial. Okay. Okay. Because you don't realize what's passing through your hands. I said, at the end of the week, whatever you're supposed to spend for the week for yourself, go down and get all $20 bills and put them in your pocket. And this is the same with crypto, is because until you see, hey, Joe, this is for you.
Okay. Until
you see $30,000 in cash in your hand, Joe. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you see the $30,000, you look at it differently. All right. So don't look at these digitized, please. Okay, write it down and realize what kind of money you're dealing with. All right. Yeah. So you could take advantage and take profits as you need it. Julianne cracks me up. She goes, so what's going to happen? And then I tell her, right? Son of a bitch. She's in it for XRP for 2 days. She says, I put a grant. I got an extra 500. Takes it out. And she does it like every 2 days. It's a gift that keeps on giving. I love that girl. She says, son of a bitch. You know? And that's the way you need to look at it. Okay. And look at the true numbers of what you're dealing with. And some of you people already have made 300% profit, which is monstrous.
Okay? And in a very short period of time, mind you. Like, hey guys, buy 2 years ago and wait. Like, no, this is like a month ago.
Right.
You know, a little over a month ago.
Right. Right. And the key is, you know, what do they say? And this is for you, Joe, also. Happy wife.
Happy life.
A happy life. Okay.
Believe me, I'm counting the days down of whenever the hell this thing's going to move. House is paid off. I never have to hear her ask about paying the house off, or you shoulda, coulda, woulda, 2017. Oh, it's already done.
I'm going to hold you to the iron. Can you live stream that when you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I would like to see Evelyn's face.
I was thinking of doing a little my own jam session with Steven's crypto karaoke songs where I'm playing the drums on them as like a little celebration, little music concert. I might have to fly him in. Steven, come down and come down to my house and sing in the mic over here. Let's go live stream. Right.
You know, and when you think of where it's going to go, some of you people halfway up, even at 500%, you might be sitting on several $100,000. People I talk to, they'll be sitting on several $100,000 just on that. Jesus, take $100,000, you know, do something with it. All right, you're still gonna make money.
Go buy JSNIP for a black fly. Go buy JSNIP a black fly for fun.
You really want that, right?
I want that damn thing so bad. I don't even know what I do the day though. I'm actually sitting. You know, it's like when you're like a little kid, you know, and there's this thing you've maybe had your mind on, and all of a sudden you grow up, you get, oh my God, I can afford one, or I can get that now. And you finally get it. You're sitting in that old car, or whatever it was. You're like, this is mine, man. I did it. I worked hard. I did this. You know, I got it. Like that black fly is, I think, that dude for me.
Well, that's like me buying the motorcycle. It's like,
yes, yeah.
Screw it. You know, and this is the thing. I'm not married. Got a wonderful girlfriend, but I'll tell you, Joe, I go, I gotta buy that bike. I gotta get talked down. Talk myself down. I go around my block 4 times. I pull back in my driveway. I can't do that. That's just stupid. I go, I need to get talked off. So I call up Julia. Julian, you need to talk me off the cliff. She says, what's wrong? I says, stupid me. I just want to go buy a motorcycle. She said, that's great. Get me a helmet. I go, you're not acting like a wife. What the hell's wrong with you? She says, come on. You've died. You've come back. You got a few extra bucks. Come on. Just get me a helmet, would you? You just got to laugh at that shit. So when you make that, have a little fun too. All right. But just remember, as you're starting to go up, you're already at 300% right now. And yep, you're going to be at 500% pretty quickly. Okay. Take a little of what you need. Don't suffer. All right. Don't say, oh my God, I don't want to touch anything, because then I won't have my $12 million, dude.
Really? Yeah. Really?
Really? Exactly.
Could you take at least the seed money back out? And a little bonus?
Yeah. Take back all the money that you personally put in, and now you're playing with house money. That's how I used to play cards until they don't let me in anymore. I've been thrown out. It is what it is.
Well, when you come on a Florida, we're going to the Seminole Casino. I gotta see what we're doing in action.
Yeah, I told you the story about my daughter, right? She's
the roulette, right? Yeah, say it again.
Yeah, she was down at the casino, and she says, "Can I call my dad?" And they said, "Yeah, absolutely." She says, Dad, what color? Red. Red. She puts it down. Oh, I won. Dad, what color? Red again. She wins again. Dad, believe it or not, red again. Okay. Black. Okay. 12 and a boom, 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 boom. I said, Katie, you need to walk away now. She goes, okay. She's very smart. Okay.
Weren't the other people betting with her? Because she sort of
yeah, they're like, what the hell is going on there? She says, just my dad.
Yeah.
You know, and it's beautiful. It's kind of like what we're doing right now. We're gambling, right? And it's like, here you go, guys. Do this. All right. You know, and you know what the tough thing is? Your compassion, like when you called all the people from the sewer company on up, guys, really, because you're trying to help everybody. And then you get your family and you say, do this, do this, do this. And then they don't. And it's like, you just get so frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Or people that are close to you that you know. And like I said, understand, we all have free will, okay? It's not your job to get mad if somebody does something. It's like, okay, you know what? I call it a learning experience. And when you're at 800% profit, it's a hell of a learning experience. You just,
yeah.
Right? Do you really think you need to rub it in? Nah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're looking. You know,
Well,
okay. Oh, it's up again. Oh, that's painful. All right, take the effing knife out of my back now. Thanks. You know.
Actually, Joe, I think it happened to you before with something where it's going up to $69 and go, if this thing's going to the moon. And then you look down. I had $1 million. No, you had $1 million.
Yeah. Past tense. Good day, sir.
Oh, what a shitty feeling that is, isn't it? But you have to laugh. Don't be greedy. And I truly believe the only reason that I'm getting this information is because I'm not doing it for myself. And yep, do I have a couple? Yeah. Dudes, I have 1 Bitcoin. Okay? So I'm not this billionaire, man. I got 1 Bitcoin. And I didn't want to buy it because it's too much money. You know, $3,900. I said, you guys out of your freaking mind? They said, just buy it. All right. You know, now you go, ooh.
Yeah. Know? I'll pay twice the $3,900 price for one of those right now, please.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to sell it at $14,000 when I hit $14,000 in the summer, I think it was. And they said, don't you dare. Why? That's a really good profit, right? I'm trying not to be greedy, right? That's what they teach me. No.
Not for you. What was that noise?
My cat in a cat box. Joe, it's going to get shitty in here.
Oh, that cat box.
Yeah.
Litter box.
Oh. Yeah. Where's the Febreze? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the Pussinator. That cat just doesn't give a shit. Okay.
Or he does.
Yeah,
he just did.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's like, yeah, all right. But, yeah, take some of the money. But, you know, the advice about Christopher putting cash in your pocket, it's the same thing with these cryptos. Add it up. It's like what I said to you the other night. How much in pure cash did you just make from there to where you are right now? And then look at the number. And that's when you go, oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, it's 300. It's 3 times. Whatever it was, it's 3 times.
Actually, that one hit just so far for you, isn't that your biggest money deal so far in one lump sum?
Yeah.
Isn't that freaking awesome?
I only had to wait a month. About a month. Yes.
You know, and you got to go, dude, you know, and it's awesome. But you also got to keep that control in your head that you're not dealing with digits. Really look at it and have an understanding of what you're dealing with. And that'll keep you more grounded, I guess, in the effect. And like I said, some of the people, the stuff they're playing with is just mind-boggling. Really. I mean, what I hear about you is one thing, but these other people, Joe, they got you beat.
I know. I believe me. I know some people that
Oh
I can't
my.
believe. Like, even as much as I believe in crypto, I'm thinking if I had that money, I don't think I could. Even though I think I know what I think I know, I don't think I could put that much into it. That's too much.
Well,
Some of these people
that's
could
what
be billionaires.
but see, I said that to you when you went, screw it, well, dude. You know, when it pulled back and I missed it by a half a cent, right? I said, Joe, you got to buy in. So what does Joe do? He's got balls the size of planets. You like that saying? He scoops everything from everything. Good. We'll throw it all in. The hell with it.
Hey, I use a pendulum.
Son of a bitch.
Should I get rid of my Bitcoin Cash? Yes. Should I get rid of my Ethereum right now? Yes. My Populous? Yes. I think I had some Tezos? Yes. Digibyte? Don't touch it. Whoa. Pendulum. Double check that, please. Was that a yes or no? No. Don't touch Digibyte. No. Okay, and Theta, nope. Okay. Don't touch those two. All right. Fine, fair enough. I dumped that stuff on the same day. And holy shit, was that an epic move. Because
200%.
while they did rise very nicely, by the way, those coins, they can't even hold a candle next to Ripple.
No, you made
on that same damn day and the next day.
Yeah, you made 200% just on that little thing there. Never mind.
Yep.
The 40% profit. So that was, and I laughed at you. I said, you're just a crazy bastard. That's why you're my buddy. You make me laugh. Oh my God. But it's awesome. What an epic move. You felt it. You knew it. You said, oh yeah, I'm all in. And you did it. It's like, wow, you know, and you gotta laugh. And your profit is just incredible.
Well, and I'm hoping I'll be able to buy those, which I'm pretty sure I will buy those ones I relinquished, even though they'll be higher probably around that time. I think Ripple's $8 or $9 or whatever, but I don't think that they're going to be making the multiples Ripple will in that same time frame. Therefore, I should still be able to get them back.
Well, realistically, cheaper. With what you made on that one little move just a couple days ago, calculated out, you can probably buy 400% more of what you just put into it. So
I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you.
I don't want to do that. I want to leave it at Ripple.
I was just checking, Joe.
Yeah, Magic 8 Ball. Should I leave it in the Ripple right now?
Oh my gosh.
Reply hazy. Try again. All right, forget you, Magic 8 Ball.
Forget the 8 Ball.
I got dude. I don't need you anymore.
Joe, the day of the 8 Ball is over now.
I've upgraded.
Yeah, you're in another realm now, buddy. Oh my goodness. So does anybody have a question that's out there? Anything they want to throw at us? Anything? This is your time. Go for it.
Let's see. It's a delay, of course, so we'll wait a few seconds.
Yeah. I mean, do they want to hear a couple spiritual? You know, I threw my ego at the door the last time when I told everybody I had the spirits cornered. I got some good stories. If you want to hear a little story time or whatever, or you got questions, I could go down any rabbit hole you guys want to go down. I'm all about the fun. This is what you call entertainment.
Yeah, a million people are asking about 1,000 different cryptos, so I'm not going there. Although XLM price, we did talk about XLM. That was the one you said 19.
Yeah.
When it was 15, it's already done that. It's a good one. You'd mentioned it would be a good one.
Yeah. Stay in it. Okay. It's gonna go up more. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just flooding the screen with a million things.
Sorry.
Yeah, forget the coins, guys. We're going elsewhere. Holy crap. So a lot of people asking about Trump. Anything about Trump? You know, maybe they came in late or something. I don't know. Do you have any quick words about Trump?
Stop worrying about Trump. Okay. If a time, you know, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of timelines in play here, and I'm waiting for a couple things to occur. that I have given to Joe. So there's a few things, but the thing is they have not yet told me he's not going in. Everything that I'm getting is he's going to be there. All right. So be patient. And I really believe that some interesting things may happen to Mr. Biden and family and friends.
Yeah. As Captain Caveman cartoon used to say, and son.
and he's got it on a text message with the date.
I do.
Okay.
It's saved. It ain't going nowhere. I've got it.
Yeah. I'm not working on graphs or anything with this. Okay. There's a lot of timelines that are happening. And all I can say to all of you, just try to keep the faith. But I also tell you over and over, it's going to be tough. We're going to go through a lot of things. The next year going out to a year and a half, we're going to be dealing with different things all over the place. All right. But have the faith. All right. We can get through these things. We really can. The whole world is going through it. It's not just us. The things that people in Australia are going to be going through, the UK. You're grinning, so you must have saw something.
Oh no! Someone
you
wrote
got a shit-eating grin there, Joe.
Yeah, someone wrote the Captain Caveman phrase from the cartoon. Captain Caveman. They wrote it, so
I love it.
It was hidden like it was spam. So I was like, no, show that. It's fine. It automatically hit it for some reason. So I saw that. I unhide it.
Hey, we're getting close to Christmas. This is my winter groom. This is my Santa look.
It kind of looks like your summer groom. It's the same. It's the same. Like this is my happy face. This is my mad face. It's the same thing.
Oh my goodness gracious. So I mean, do they want to go a little more spiritual right now, or
okay? I keep seeing this one thing. Do you have any comment? I know Edgar Casey talked about this at one point. The pole shift. Is that something you see that's going to happen? Like,
well, it's already happening. All right. But to see how dramatic it is, listen, by the time everything over, probably none of us will even be here. We'll be so old. Okay. But there is a lot of planetary shifts that are going to happen with our weather, magnetic interferences. And I know so many people talk about the Maunder minimum, and I'm telling you, the sun is going to become so active because of these planets that are already arrived and the big one behind the sun coming forward. All right. A lot of debris is going to hit us. All right. Nobody knows exactly where all this crap is going to hit us. No planet is going to hit us. All right. So it is what it is. And the weather systems are going to get really wonky. And places that should have a shit ton of snow in the winter will be getting rain. And then a little over the border, they'll be getting snow. And everything's going to be weird, but it'll be total extremes. Like the hail, the big hail, it's happening. Yeah. Crazy, big lightning, plasma lightning. All these things are going to happen. But you know what? Listen, my grandparents went through the Dust Bowl and things like that. And to us these days, we go, well, what the hell is that? Think of whole cities being covered, and where you used to grow something is all sand.
Yeah.
But they made it through. You figure it out. And you know what? I want to show you something. This is an infomercial, okay? These people are wonderful. And growing food is going to be a big thing. I'm telling you. All right. Because around the world, food is not going to grow the way we're hoping. So a lot of it is going to be put indoors. And, it's like Julianne purchased, it's an awesome thing. I don't know what it's called, but it grows all types of vegetables inside. But this was given to me, and this is called a seed bank box. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
I think we have something similar, actually.
Yeah.
And then
and you can actually get this at seedbankbox.com. Throw them a bone. The thing is because of the weather systems, it really is going to be a bitch. But if you went down to your local seed store, Blue Seal or whatever, the problem is you're not getting the heirloom seeds. What you're getting is GMO seeds. In other words, yeah, you could grow your tomatoes, but you're not going to have seeds to grow your tomatoes the following year. So when you see the heirlooms, okay, no GMO, no nothing. This is stuff. Once you get it, okay, you can grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
harvest
And not
seeds.
just that, you can divide up and your neighbors, here you go. Why don't you grow these? Well, I'm growing these, and so on and so forth. Things like this will be of the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't care if you're growing stuff on your back porch or whatever, and you rig something up, to help protect it. But we're all going to be dealing with this. This is no joke. And this is not a woo-woo thing. Worldwide, we're in a food shortage right now. China is freaking out because they don't have enough to feed their people through the winter. Why do you think all these places are going crazy and aggressive? Because if you don't feed the people, what do you think is going to happen? They're coming for you. It's kind of like what I was going to say about Mexico. Go ahead, starve all your people. They know where you live. You think you're going to make it? No.
New Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The mayor or the governor, yeah.
Do you think you're going to get away with that? They'll come and get you. Trust me. And I'll say this. So many people say, should I get a gun? I said, well, it's a little late now. If you find a gun, you can't buy bullets. Where I live, you can't get a bullet.
It's almost impossible right now.
But the martial artist that I am back in the day, I go, dude, go down to Bass Pro Shop and get yourself a crossbow. You know what's great about it?
It's quiet.
It doesn't make a sound. All right. And all you hear is, and then they go, what the hell is sticking out of my chest? It ain't looking good for you, man. Okay. And not just that, you can hunt with it. And you can also fish with it. Okay. When you learn how to shoot at trout in the water or whatever, and you understand that. So you want to look at things in that manner because the food shortage is real. Okay. And it's going to get worse. And it has to do with everything else that's happening. And that's the remarkable thing about with humanity. Everything is happening at the same time. Remember how I told you, Joe, that 5 months ago, I said they're compressing time.
Yep.
I don't know how they do it, but time is being compressed. Your days are becoming shorter. You're going, I can't even finish what I was going to do. Where the hell did they go? I know it's actually happening. Okay. It's being compressed. And so right when you think you've done one thing, another thing will happen. And the object is to get through these things. Okay. And believe you me, American people are incredibly intelligent. Okay. And they can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They just have to have a fighting chance of understanding, okay, what's coming their way. And this is a worldwide event. And same with the takedowns that are happening. This is not just America. This is worldwide. It's worldwide. All right. It's not just here. This is a fight against.
You're concerned about toilet paper and paper towels. How about when you drive to the grocery store and it's shut down with a notice on the door due to our liberal, crazy ass governor restrictions? We had to shut the whole effing grocery store down.
Yeah. And think about that. Why would somebody do that? Only one reason: to destroy you. That's it. There's no other reason.
Oh, no. They're protecting us. They're protecting us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you liberals keep saying that.
Well, it's until it knocks on your door, you know, you don't realize just what they are doing. And I think as these things come out, when you see people being shuffled around in the government right now, if you just put thought into it, you're going, that's a little weird. Don't you think that this is happening? That this person's stepping down, or this person's moving here, moving there? That's because the shit's happening.
Yep.
All right. And they cannot come out and spill all the beans. You can't do it. So you just have to have the patience. And I say this to everybody. Could any of you put up with the shit that our president has gone through nonstop for 4 years? Nobody would have. They would have given up. They would have said, what are you, out of your mind? Okay. So have faith and understand this. He's fighting for you, but he's fighting for his own life and his family too. Because if he doesn't win, what do you think they're going to do to him?
Oh, yeah.
So he is not going to roll over, okay? Not in any manner, because our lives depend on it, and his does too. All right? So have a little bit of faith. All right? There's a lot of stuff that's coming down, and so many people are concerned. I mean, I got it right away. You know, when you heard the female lawyer who is kind of separated from the president's team per se, and I said, oh, that's it. That's over. No, it isn't. Why don't you do some research and realize this woman, okay, actually works, and she's certified, okay, through the Army. She's military. All right. So you know what they say, divide and conquer, kind of like what they're doing to the United States. They're dividing us, and people are falling for it. They're being incredibly stupid and naive. But I'm going to tell you something. When they actually realize what they've done, and I don't give a shit if you're a Republican or Democrat, doesn't matter. Because I'm going to say this before somebody says, well, it's only the Democrats. No. There's some really bad Republicans, and there's some really bad Democrats. And you know what? There's some good Democrats and vice versa. But the only problem is there's a lot of really bad stuff, and it's all got to be cleaned out. So it has nothing to do with being a Republican, Democrat, or an independent in any manner. Not at all. Okay. And you need to get that out of your head. And it's just like the way they're dividing us. What better way to attack us than with some unseen item that nobody can see? But now I can force you to do this. Come on. You know, open up the eyeballs.
Yep.
That actually looked kind of cool, right? That's a
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I've seen a few. Actually, they hang out with me. Oh my goodness gracious! Are we in the time warp? What time?
10:30. It's 10:30. That's. I think we've gone.
We're not bad. Geez, we've only lasted 2 hours, Joe. I don't know what compression of time.
I know. Our last one was 2 hours too.
Yeah. Is anybody throwing anything else out there?
No, everyone is still asking crypto stuff and everything. So
okay.
I don't know. We can call it. I got
call it.
A couple things I can do after this. So.
Yeah. You got to add that shit up instead of digitizing it, Joe?
Actually, I was going to go stare at a candle for a little while.
Well, that'll work too. So what do you do for fun? I stare at candles.
I stare at candles sometimes.
What was that movie? I stare at goats or something like that?
Yeah, that's right. I forget. Yeah, I think it's yeah, something about that. I stare at goats or something. Or the men who
Really?
stare at goats. The men who
Yeah.
stare at goats. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And where I live, goats run. Not from the humans, from the bears. Okay.
That's right.
Get your mind out of there. All right. Well, this was fun. And I think we touched on a few items.
Yep.
Next time we connect up. And trust me, if I hear something from Spirit, Joe will be the first to know when it comes to a crypto. All right. That you go to. Okay. I thank God I have Grace that takes care of all of my emails and stuff. There's no way in hell I could handle it. Hundreds and hundreds. Same with texts. Some people just think, well, he's not answering me. Dude, you know what it's like, Joe.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Emails, Patreon,
well, you feel bad.
other emails, my third email, my cell phone, and then crypto start getting hot, and then it just blows up.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. And you feel bad because it's like you want to take care of everybody and talk to them, but it's like
you have no life if you do that. Yeah.
Well, I physically can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and I've got a family still. I'm young. Like my family's young, and I've got my Patreon to deal with. I've got stuff to do. I can't answer everybody. So, I try to set a time aside. Okay, let me answer the Patreon stuff first. Okay, get that out of the way. One email account, second email account. Okay, I got those two things out of the way. Let me go over to Telegram now. Okay, some stuff over there. Holy shit.
Yeah, and myself, I go to bingo 3 nights a week, and I go square dancing on the other nights. So I just
yeah. Bingo. You're like the lady with all the cards, and then you walk in and win.
They're serious shit, man. They get mean. Yeah, the old ladies. I call it an old lady. What the hell am I? Right? Yeah. That's like somebody. I had to answer them back. She's because you answered them. Well, what's OG mean? Old guy? And then you answered them back. No, original gangster. Well, I saw that. I went back in. I said, no, darling, for me, it's old guy. It is what it is. Oh, man. But no, this was wonderful. Fun. Yep. I just enjoy us going back and forth. We never know where the hell it's going to go, and we try to steer this. It doesn't work.
No.
It just doesn't, But I think we touch on a lot of different things. And if we can make people smile and laugh for 2 hours, then that's a giggle. That's beautiful.
Or put a couple of dollars in a few people's pocket just for fun.
There's a shit ton of people who are really happy right now.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful blessing. And I saw one guy who says, is anybody going to throw him a bone? It's like, I go, no, man, you don't have to do that. That's not what I'm about. It's all about you guys. And it just makes me laugh my ass off when I see people, making just crazy money doing it. And they need it. They need it. So it's a beautiful thing. So, and I'm not a billionaire. Okay. So we'll throw that shit right out the window. Okay.
Yeah, he's told me what he owns in crypto. It's not a huge portfolio, right?
I gotta call Joe. Joe. Shit. Oh, Joe. Speaking of that, you gotta help me, buddy. Because I think it was 3 years ago, I put some XRP in Binance. I haven't been in it in 3 years. I don't know what I have, and I don't even know how to get it. So later on, tomorrow, I want to give you my account and just go in there and clean it out for me.
All right.
Now tell me I don't have faith in him. Hey, Joe, I'll give you my account. He's going, what? Whoa, dude, you probably only got about $8 in there. I know, but I take this shit serious, okay? It's like, Binance, you have to do like a puzzle, right? You have to put puzzle pieces.
Not anymore.
I failed.
I don't think you do. I don't think you have to do it anymore. Yeah, I think I don't know if you have to do that anymore. I can't remember now.
I failed.
You might
3
actually. You might
times.
on the first login. Actually, I think you still might have to.
Yeah. See, I can't get past the
Yeah,
fucking
drag the little
puzzle.
puzzle piece. Oh, there it is. Fail. Try again.
I,
Fail.
I start getting the shakes, Joe. I get so nervous. It's like I'm gonna win something. Failed. What the hell? And then it says, all right, how many cars are in the picture? I'm going, oh shit, I gotta swap my glasses out. And then
Yeah.
time's up.
Show
You
us
must
the
be a
street
robot.
lights. Yeah. How many
It's like-
crosswalks are in the picture? For God's sake, just let me into my freaking account.
It's like, come on, if it takes me this long, you know I'm not a freaking robot. Come
Right.
on, dude. This guy's into it for 35 minutes now. You think we should let him in? Yeah, I think we probably should.
Yeah, no computer program would do that. For
No,
35 minutes.
exactly. Oh my God, it's horrible. So, yeah, I don't know what I got in there because I don't know how to get in there. But I remember back then I bought some. But with my luck, I bought them when they were $1.
Well, yeah, call me tomorrow or just email or whatever. And
Yeah. Hey, can I give you all the numbers right over the line? You see how many people?
Give me your seed phrase now, live. Let's go.
Yeah, Joe, something happened to it. It's all gone. Somebody stole my 9 XRPs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had to laugh about that because I saw you talk about that one. Oh shit. You know, I got a couple in there. I don't
Yeah, and
know.
people are getting the email now. Like a lot of people are getting that email saying, "Oh, you're a U.S. citizen. You got to clean out your account in 14 days."
See, I haven't received anything. They're probably going, we don't have to worry
Probably
about
because you haven't
it.
logged in forever. So once you do, it'll trigger up the IP.
He wouldn't even know how to get his money out. Forget him.
Yeah. We'll just take his stuff.
Yeah, it's like, all right. To me, it's like it's already gone anyway. Screw it.
Well, who knows what you got in there? You never know.
Yeah.
Might have to throw the chef a little bonus.
Yeah. Actually, I remember I had bought Tron. Oh, shit. I'm going to start a rumor now. Because Spirit had come to me about Tron. And I'm going, really? They said, yeah, later down the road. And I went, okay. And so I bought a bunch of Tron. And when I went in and did it, guess what came on TV that night?
Tron.
Tron. I went, you can't make this shit up. So, you know, there's something about it, and I know it's dirt, Joe Dirt Deep. Okay. There's something about the future. Well, hey, Tron was in the future.
That's right.
Made sense.
See?
In the future. Okay. And I don't even think that's a penny. I have no idea. Look at Joe. He's getting.
I'm scratching my leg.
I thought you were gonna tell me. But yeah, so yeah, tomorrow I'll hook up to you, and I'll give you everything, so you could just go in there and clean it out for me.
All right.
Yeah, you could put it in your bag, okay? That's your finder's fee.
My woo woo bag. My woo woo dude bag. Hey
The
Joe,
bag.
where are you going with that bag in your hand?
The infamous bag.
It's not Santa's big red bag either. It's a little different.
Oh,
Slightly different. Yeah.
Well, all I can say to you, Joe, is thank you for all your people and what you do with them and how you wear your heart out on your sleeve and that you really do care.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And your people know that. All right. And I want to reassure it to you. And it's a beautiful thing. So all I could say is to anybody that throws something ignorant out there, okay, in a comment, I say to all the fans, go get them.
That's right. Sick 'em, boys and girls.
Get them. Spam them. Just kidding. All right. Well, on that note.
Yep. Till next time.
The cat box is getting to me, Joe.
Yeah. Time to go clean that sucker out.
No. We'll leave that for another day, okay?
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later tomorrow.
All right. You guys take care now.
See ya.
All right.